The way the threat landscape is changing is that the attackers, who are frequently now not just hackers or teenagers, but really organized criminals and even nation states that have developed offensive tools, are now easily able to bypass existing defenses that are geared to look for known attacks.
The targeted threats and the landscape that we see today are much more dangerous because they're taking advantage of vulnerabilities that they find in your systems versus sort of the general broad-based attack. What we see is if somebody wants to come and get you as a particular company, they're looking for the kinds of vulnerabilities that you have in your system, particularly not in a broad scale.
The criminals and the terrorists and the nation states are after something new. It's not just about stealing money and credit cards and high volume, low dollar amount kinds of things. They're after intellectual property. And whether you're in life sciences and pharmaceuticals, or your financial institute, or your government agency, intellectual property is critical. Information is most important. Zero-day attacks and advanced persistent threats are the new ways they're stealing that information.
I think there's a growing recognition that there is a huge gap in the incumbent security architecture with respect to advanced threats. Existing firewalls, current generation, next generation, IPS, antivirus, web gateways, they're all, even when put together, insufficient to protect organizations from advanced threats and attacks. I started FireEye because it was clear to me at the time that offensive technologies and attack techniques would become far more sophisticated in the future, and that when that future were to evolve and manifest itself, incumbent techniques would collapse in the wake of this evolved threat. And so we needed a new approach, a better approach, and that's why I started FireEye.
FireEye has, in my opinion, looking at them now for many years, they've emerged as being probably the first major company that really had technologies that could really deal with these advanced persistent threats.
The FireEye platform is composed of three main parts. The multi-vector virtual execution engine, which is designed to do real-time analysis of unknown attacks. The dynamic threat intelligence that it generates and is shared then inside the enterprise, what we call the DTI enterprise, and the dynamic threat intelligence that is shared then and with the global customer community, which we call the DTI cloud.
FireEye offers a solution to enterprises and agencies that can stop advanced target attacks, whether it comes in via the web, email, or a combination of both. FireEye offers the portfolio that actually can dissect every stage of an attack lifecycle, from initial exploit all the way to exfiltration, giving an organization 360-degree view of that attack, enabling them to detect it as well as block it.
The FireEye MVX engine is a virtual execution environment designed from the ground up to analyze unknown threats in real time. It consists of a FireEye developed and hardened hypervisor technology, which is resistant to malware and attacker countermeasures. Concurrently, on a single platform, you can run thousands of virtual execution analysis tasks. It's a very scalable platform designed for the real-time detection as well as forensic analysis of malware attacks.
The fact that we can go in there, deploy a product in under 30 minutes, and the first few hours of the deployment show them all the attacks that are getting missed by their existing products, they're simply blown away by that.
The zero-day attacks and the targeted attacks that evade some of the simpler defenses are where you're going to need a next-generation product like a FireEye. Now, we looked at other vendors, 2 or 3 vendors in the space, but when we put FireEye up against the other 2 vendors that we looked at, by far, FireEye detected and kept us secure from these issues.